What's up, YouTube? It's me, Mo. I'm back. It's been a minute, I know. But I have to talk about this because I just keep seeing everywhere all the time the Galaxy S25 and the Galaxy S25 Ultra. And you know what? I finally have to talk on it because I went down to Best Buy to actually check one out. I was like, you know what, let me see what's going on with this thing. I went down there, I checked them out, I played with them, I held them, I looked at them, I did all the things you can do with them that is possible at a Best Buy. And I gotta say, I don't get it. I don't get it. Look, I've seen a lot of tech YouTubers out here just glazing Samsung on this, and I am deeply confused as to why we are praising the fucking floor that they are walking on, considering how absolutely awful some of these things that I'm seeing are just in general. I mean, I'm not impressed. I'm sorry, I'm not impressed. And here's the biggest reason I'm not impressed. I felt like I was just using my phones. I felt that the S25 was like the S24. Basically the same exact thing. Carbon copy across the board. I don't care about the AI stuff. For those of you who care about the AI stuff, fine. You got AI stuff, cool, 2 thumbs up. You should be super proud and happy that you have your AI stuff, because you know what? It is kind of cool and useful in some aspects and whatnot. But holy crap, the OnePlus 12 to the OnePlus 13 felt like an amazing transition. Like, it looks better, it feels better, everything about the 13 just to me is better than the 12 was. And this one, it just, look, a lot of people are saying that the S25 feels better in the hand because it has the rounded corners. Really, is this that bad? I mean, sure, I guess it digs if you're holding your phone in your palm. Who's doing that? You're all holding it on the side. We're all holding it on the side, okay? No one's holding their phone and digging it into their hands that I've ever seen, including myself holding mine. I could be wrong. I don't know. Tell me I'm wrong. But right now, I'm telling you that I'm holding this. It feels fine. I have zero issue with this phone, and I think it looks better. Honestly, I've seen the other one. It looks like the S24. It's just bigger. They literally grabbed the render of the S24, S25, and just kind of expanded it ever so slightly. Like, there's nothing there. This at least has some distinction between them. This looks different. You can tell it's the Ultra. It looks great. I like this phone. I like the way it looks. I'm not a huge fan of big phones anymore, but I do like to have this one in case I ever feel like I want to use a bigger phone. And look, I'm a Samsung person. Okay, I guess I'm a Samsung Knight is what you'd call me, because I do own 3 Samsung phones, and I own like 2 or 3 Samsung tablets. I don't know. I love my Samsung stuff. I really do. But this year is just a joke. I'm sorry. It's a joke. The S Pen, holy shit. They got rid of the only functionality that made it useful compared to something like a Motorola stylus. What in the fuck is the difference now between the two? Honestly, be honest. What can you do on the Motorola that you can't, or on the Samsung you can't do on the Motorola now? I don't have an answer to that because they both don't have Bluetooth. So they're both fairly limited in what they can do, whereas this one at least had that S Pen functionality to take pictures, which I used. I thought that was very freaking useful, especially when you want to take a selfie with a group of friends, or if you want to take a picture of something but you don't want to stand right next to it. Maybe you want to reach behind, the computer or TV, look at some cables, but you can't really easily, so you just take some pictures with it. I don't know. I found it useful, is all I'm saying. But this time, they're saying, hey, no, it can't be done. Look, too many people aren't using it. It has way too limited of a scope for people to use. They don't care. No one cares. And they found out really quickly in the comments that people cared. But here's the good news. Looks like they're going to bring it back, guys. Looks like it's not over. Turns out they just wanted to charge for it.
Huh?
That's it. That's the whole reason they took it away, in my opinion. They just want to charge for it. Why? I don't know. Shrug. Beyond me. Money. Capitalism, whatever it is, they just want to charge for it, and I don't think that is a great plan for a phone that's called the Ultra. I mean, look at the Samsung Galaxy S25 could have the Bluetooth S Pen after all, but it'll cost you. What? Excuse him? What? Something that used to be free, they now want to charge us. I believe it was like $25 or something like that. I gotta look again. But yeah, I mean, the fact that they took it away just to charge reeks of Apple. Okay, and I mean, look, we all knew that they were going the Apple way when you look at the One UI 7. Yeah, I know it's not like Apple, but the whole notification shade thing. I'm glad they give you an option. At least you could choose. But the fact that they went that direction shows that they are desperately trying to emulate Apple, to all their faults. The only phone that I think that they have that's interesting and good is the Fold. I think the Fold phones are definitely the direction that shows that they're making progress, but everything else that they're putting out right now just seems to be a bit of a letdown, in my opinion. Sure, they're going to work great. If you're coming from an older phone, fine. I think it's going to be a great upgrade. S22, S21, S23, well, maybe. I think you can still get the S24 for a better price and get 98% of what you're getting on the S25 overall. But hey, look, if you want to go from an older phone to the S25 series, no shade, no hate. But if you just want to see Samsung do better than they have been and want to see them compete on that next level with the companies like Huawei and Vivo that I'm seeing other tech YouTubers talk about, and how their cameras are big sensors and their screens and how thin. And personally, I don't like thin phones. I'm starting to think that we need to go a little thicker. I think thin phones are a little annoying to hold, in my opinion, which is kind of why I prefer this folding Galaxy over the Pixel, because I found the Pixel to be a smidge too thin to hold closed, and I think it's a little annoying. But that's just me. Anyway, that's my whole rant. I just want to talk about it because I saw that they were thinking about selling the S Pen with Bluetooth on the side, and it made me angry. It made me angry because we used to have it in a phone that was called the Ultra. They gave it away for free. Well, I mean, part of the package of the $1,300 phone, but free. But now they're gonna charge you for it. They're like, hey, only 1% of you used it, so that 1%, fuck you specifically. We need to charge you for it. Otherwise, you're out of luck. Sorry. You get to use the S Pen still, at least, right? But for $400, $250 on sale, the Motorola Stylus will do that. We'll do the S Pen stuff, and the phone screen on that phone looks amazing. I mean, sure, everything's going to be better here, but I mean, if most people aren't using the functionality, and most people can get away with just having a minimal, according to Samsung, and not like crazy great changes. Like I've always been a fan of the things that they've done with the Ultra line and the Note line. I've always been a fan. The Note has been amazing, and it's always fun to watch them change the materials or upgrade some of the internal specs, make it look different, add some new functionality. This year, I don't know what they added. I'm sorry, I just don't know what they added, guys. I'm at a loss, but hey, that's just me. I'm confused by this whole thing when it comes to why anyone would want to pay an extra $400 with a full trade-in and everything to get what I would consider to be a lesser phone. Sure, you might have other things. I saw someone talk about how it shoots in 8K log. Yeah, okay, cool, 8K log. Who out there is shooting an 8K log? Go ahead and raise your hand. And who is using the S Pen? I don't know. Just wanted to get your guys' opinion on it. You guys tell me down below what you guys think. Personally, I'm a little upset that they have the gall to sell us the same phone, call it something different, charge us the same amount of money, say they're charging less, and then take things away, calling it innovation, even though it's not. It's not innovation. So anyway, that's all I want to talk about, guys. It's been a long time since I've been here, but I'm glad to be back to at least showcase this particular situation, and maybe I got some other stuff coming up. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.